Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Nice to see everybody. Welcome to the show. Big night, stupid human tricks tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Big night. Big night. And we're going to start in the audience. Hey, it's graduation time. Anybody here graduating? Anybody getting ready to? I have a commencement address engagement this weekend. I'm very excited. I'll be giving the commencement address at the University of Abbottabad. Wow. Whose idea was that? What? Anybody ever been to an Arby's? Sure, of course. Now, you know when they say Arby's, it's A-R-B-Y''S. Yes. Arby's.
Yes.
But what they're really saying is initial R, period, initial B, period, roast beef. Roast beef, Arby's.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, roast beef, right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And kid goes into Arby's and he says, I take the Arby's, deluxe Arby's double burger. I don't know.
Okay.
And he's enjoying his Arby's burger and probably a shake or a Diet Coke, and he finds in his Arby's burger, you know what he finds? Finger, human finger.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And everybody in the restaurant knew that there was trouble. And the manager, everybody saw it but when the sandwich did this. Hey, come here. Sandwich. Wait a minute. Are we done? Good night, everybody. But the kid, God bless the kid, he was really good-natured about it. He went back the next day hoping to collect all 5.
Right. Collect all 5.
And you know by now that President Obama has endorsed same-sex marriage, and yeah. Do we have any same-sex marriage couples in the audience here tonight? Paul and I, of course. I think we're the oldest same-sex marriage couple on TV.
Yes. So
I love you, honey.
Oh, thanks. Right back at you, baby.
But this... Speaking of anniversaries, 85th anniversary of Lindbergh's solo transatlantic flight. I don't think you really care about that. By the way, coincidentally, it was the last time an American was greeted warmly in France. Yes! That's... And he only took a couple of things with him because space and weight were quite an issue. Had to use every possible area for fuel to make the 33-hour flight from Long Island to France. So he only took with him a sandwich and a jar for urination. And that began the proud tradition that's carried on today by JetBlue. Did y'all bring your sandwich? Do you like scientific stuff? Yeah. There's a study, it's a scientific study, and apparently, and this is the kind of thing, if you start thinking about it, it will keep you up late at night. Thousands and thousands and thousands of asteroids, any one of them, potentially, could hit the Earth, pose a threat to not just the planet, but civilization, life as we know it. And NASA, I think they're trying to make us feel better about this, has released this announcement regarding asteroids and asteroid danger. Roll it!
NASA has cataloged as many as 4,700 asteroids in our solar system with the potential to strike the Earth, resulting in widespread damage. NASA believes the only reasonable response is to go crazy. NASA, Spanish for cheese.
It's not Spanish for cheesy. I don't know. We get a call from NASA. Here's another item for you from the Almanac. On this day in 1860, Republican Party nominated Abraham Lincoln as their presidential candidate. You seemed a little more interested in that. And it's interesting, in those days, he was very popular. Even during the campaign, raised a lot of money. He raised, his first outing, he raised about $1 million. You think about that in terms of money then, money now. And you know how he was able to raise that kind of money at those campaign gatherings? He passed around his giant hat. My 8-year-old's writing some of this. And then he passed around his giant hat. Thank you very much. I was talking to Mitt Romney earlier today, and he and his family got a big 2-day weekend plan. They're gonna hike to the top of his money. When you're the nominee for a party, whether you're the incumbent or whether you're the opposition, like in Mitt Romney's case, you have to always appear to be presidential. And I think that's what the first thing people look for is the man or woman presidential. So we've put together a segment for you that addresses that issue right on the money. It's called Mitt Romney, Thank You, Mr. President. See how this works.
I'm not familiar precisely with exactly what I said, but I stand by what I said, whatever it was.
Thank you, Mr. President. Do we still have giggling Mitt Romney? Is the giggling Mitt Romney with us? Do we still have him? Guy in Texas went to one of these gentlemen's clubs, and he had what they call a lap dance. He had several lap dances, and as a matter of fact, in the middle of a lap dance, the guy actually died. So, and obviously it'd be an open casket funeral.
Passed away, died.
I think we're all going to miss Charlie Sheen, aren't we? Do you think about it? Oh, God. Now, here's the kind of thing you won't see on other programs. Last week, or a couple of days ago, or maybe it was a year ago, I don't know. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. He was addressing a group of people, and guess what? A fly buzzing around his head, and it happens here, as a matter of fact. We've had flies. Sometimes it doesn't mean anything. Sometimes it can interrupt a pretty important moment. But various politicians handle it differently. So we're going to show you now a collection of how politicians have handled the same situation. It's the fly interrupting something important that's being addressed or talked about. Here we go.
Last time this philosophy was in play, which is 8 years before we took office.
Nice. Now, where were we?
Please aid the needy Americans to cope with rising energy prices.
A different approach. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Paul Saver.